Hello, hello, my friends, and welcome to tonight's episode of the Strength of Thousands Adventure Path here on twitch.tv/tabletop rolls. I hope you're doing well tonight. Before we get started, a few fun announcements. Number one, if you're in the Winnipeg area, keep an eye out tomorrow on Amusing Games' website. There might be a announcement coming out there that involves me in some way.
He's been banned from the store.
I've been banned from the store. I'm not allowed back in. Everyone get going now while the going's good.
Play Lorcana and try and get some points while Will's not there.
They did jokingly ban me from playing my mill deck in Lorcana on Saturday.
As they should.
That is
all mill should be banned.
So sad.
Yeah. It was as a joke deck, it was surprisingly effective. Emily's going alone. Yeah.
True.
So keep an eye out for that announcement. On Wednesday I'll be able to talk about it officially probably, so that'll be fun. Then on Tuesday, tomorrow night, DataFang has a computer again, so we're going to try to play Remnant 2 together with a developer.
Noise.
Then Wednesday, Wild Ambition, Yeehaw, Tee-hee, Train Combat, Woot Woot, Choo Choo, Chugga Chugga. It's going to be a good time.
That strangely made sense.
It did. Then, lastly, on Friday night, the Astral Calling. Our party's deciding what to do next. Will McKenna get their way? Join us and find out. Saturday, Tabletop Bros, Baldur's Gate 3, right after I'm done singing for an entire afternoon. So, if I'm quiet, that's
Don't
why.
worry. I'll do the talking.
Yeah. And then Sunday, Cozy Co-op. I believe we're down to Sarah this week.
I can't confirm nor deny that at this time.
All right. But either way, we're getting very close to finishing off Sunhaven. And then we're going into Stardew Valley to play some Stardew Valley to get perfection. At least that's what I'm going in trying to do. Sarah's going to get blue chickens. I still do not know what Emily is going to do, but they're just going to have some fun. I'm assuming that the update
I am
will be
available.
out. Perfect. I'm assuming the update
yes.
for Stardew will be out by the time we get to Stardew. Because Concerned Ape was like, hey, it's coming out soon.
Yeah, he's putting a lot of time and effort into making sure everything goes right the first time. I appreciate that in a developer.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of going right the first time, why don't I hand things off to Matt now to do cast introductions.
Hello, everyone. I am Matt, or Urbanoff in various places on the internet, and I am the DM for the Strength of the Thousands Adventure Path for these group of weirdos. I say that with love in my heart. I'm going to go quickly this time because we got some fun stuff on the docket today, which is interesting and different, and is also made up bullshit from me. So it'll probably go off the rails very quickly, and I'm sure Will or McKenna or Sarah or Zoe will probably screw with me very easily. But we are running through the Strength of Thousands Adventure Path, and I'm just going to go, Will, introduce yourself and your character, and if you had control, what is a flavor of potato chip you would create that doesn't
Hello.
already...
My name is Will, also known as Tabletop Rolls on the internet. Tonight I'm playing Gamma, Choco, Igara, and a new friend that we'll meet tonight. I'm very excited to meet them hopefully. And if I could make any flavor of potato chip a reality that was not already a reality, I would want to make a like... Oh, what was I going to say? I had something really good in mind. A blueberry chip.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know, Will.
I
I'm
want
not sure that'll catch
blueberry.
on.
I love blueberries. They're great.
Speaking of blueberries... Actually, no. Ignore the blueberries. Forget the blueberries. McKenna, introduce yourself and your characters. I don't know, bats eat blueberries. They're fruit bats.
Hi, chat. I'm scared. I don't know what's going on, but I do know that my name is McKenna Raitainen. I'm playing Avi Avi, the Nyctera Witch tonight on Tabletop Rules Strength of Thousands, as well as her familiar Agate, the Dwemer cub, little baby. I'm McKenna Ray Art on all of the places, mostly TikTok. Come see me on TikTok. I post things. Maybe you'll find them funny. Probably not.
Link to it in the chat. They're very humorous, McKenna. I don't know why you're so down on yourself. You're very funny.
I'm not. I think that there's
Content creator
it's
syndrome.
niche appeal. If you're watching this show, probably yes, that's fair. But
what's your chip
all I
flavor?
got. Oh, chip flavor. Okay, so I
Or
had a flavor of what, Will?
Or crisps.
If we're British.
Do I look British to you? Don't
No,
insult
but
me. I'm Irish. Don't insult me like that.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
that's valid.
Anyway, the potato chip. I had a Tom Yum flavored Pretz once, and I would love that in potato chip form because the Pretz was fine, but it's a lot of bread to seasoning ratio. I feel like a nice thin potato chip would be a better vehicle for those flavors. You got the lime, the like fishy shrimpy flavor, and then all the spices. And if you haven't had Tom Yum or Tom Kha soup, fix that immediately because it's so good.
And moving right along to Zoe, who looks like she has opinions about something. Introduce
Kenny, do
yourself
you
and your
hate
character.
Brits?
No, I don't hate Pretz at all.
Brits.
Oh, Brits.
I mean, I think
No, but I wouldn't want to be mistaken for someone who calls them crisps instead of chips.
oh no. Oh no. The very
Anyway.
fall.
Not gonna look at behind me. I'm Zoe. I go by Zoe Post on the internet. My life is a sham. It's in shambles. And whose life is not a sham and in shambles. And and I'm also British.
Are you really?
I am. So
Now
Chip.
McKenna feels guilty.
No, I don't. We'll get
McKenna.
listen. We'll get into the Irish-British politics after stream. That's a
I'm
longer
also-
stream.
I'm also Irish.
Oh, that's messy.
So
Scottish,
but,
British.
chip flavor.
Mm.
Only McKenna will get this, but anime girl thighs.
The chip flavor girl.
Yeah.
So
I have questions I don't want to ask.
for those, listen, I'll answer them. There was
We
a
don't have
really
to.
yummy supplement called Gamer Sups at the con that we
Oh.
went to. And it was like, you know, Gamer Fuel, G Fuel, that sort of like powdered drink beverage. It was a very, very yummy, like orange creamsicle supplement that was kind of a pale, peachy skin tone in that sort of realm. I was good. I couldn't justify spending $40 on it.
But we just kept going back for the
You,
first.
you heard it here first, chat. And McKenna did not spend $40 on anime girl thighs.
But what did you
McKenna,
spend?
A lot of
just-
money on.
So
Go
many
watch
things.
just like a couple VTubers and you'll get like discount codes for gamer subs up the wazoo.
Seen them for G Fuel, not as much for Gamer Subs. Also, I'm sure whatever their discount is would be negated once I added shipping on top.
Yeah.
It's fine. I don't.
Ain't
I
that
don't
just
need
the
Gamer Subs.
truth? Yeah, I didn't need
Last
it
but not
for
least, though, we
example.
have Sarah wrangling some cats. Please introduce yourself, your character, and your preferred made-up chip flavor.
Hi, everybody. I'm Sarah Margaret. You can find me on the TikToks at Big Red Cat Photography for all your cat facts. I'm playing Charlotte, the Anati toxicologist. I would like a sour cream and onion chip that's vegan based. That would be great.
Oh, taking it a different angle. That's clever.
My favorite potato chip of all time used to be sour cream and onion.
You know, I feel like that's an achievable goal.
Do
I feel
y'all
like that just... I need
Do
to find
y'all
like a kitchen
Americans-
scientist.
now that it occurs to me, do
You-
y'all Americans want me to bring like some ketchup chips down with me for you?
I can't have ketchup either.
Yeah, I like ketchup.
Okay.
What about all dressed?
Are you scared?
All what?
Aldrich chips.
What are they with a smile or something? Is that what makes
No,
them
they've just
fully
got
dressed?
they've got like an interesting, unique spice blend.
They have onions. What the fuck is an all dressed chips?
That was
Oh,
fucking good,
also-
McKenna. It
also,
went over
I
everybody's
like
head,
to,
but that was good.
I like to point out that I'm primarily Dutch and French.
Just covering all of the exotic.
You're like, I didn't want to
continent
feel
Europe.
left out with the.
I'll get into it too then.
Also, you will love this, everybody. The Rutan family actually is French Canadian.
Quebecois. And to round off the chip discussion, though this
Russian
might
picture.
exist, but I have never seen it, possibly because I'm in Canada, I would love a Ripple Cajun flavored chip. Like
It does
Cajun
exist in the
spice.
States.
Does or doesn't?
It
It
does.
does.
It does.
I'll get you
try
some
to
when
find
we're
it.
down in
Usually
LA.
only ever find them in the Midwest and Louisiana area, though.
I've moved on to the Cajun spice bottle in my 12 bottles of hot sauce.
Which you can watch
Oh.
Matt get through on their TikTok.
I'll have to take you, Matt, to the Thai store by where I work when you're down here. It's so many fun chip flavors. You can't read any of the languages, so you just have to go by the pictures.
I thought you meant a Thai restaurant. I'm like, they have chips
No,
in a Thai
it's
restaurant?
a grocery store.
Oh, we should take Matt for
They're
pho.
British chips.
For pho?
Oh, for Vietnamese?
Whoa!
Pho.
Pho.
Like, oh, fuck you.
That was how Vic pronounced
just
it. So I
about to
just
say
Vic is
that,
wrong
so-
sometimes, William. I'm
on
sorry.
that-
I hate to say.
On that
No.
note, why don't you go ahead and roll that intro, Will?
An intro?
We have an intro.
We do for... Well, I don't actually have the new book yet, so I don't know what it's called.
I hate that.
Oh, so we are just faffing tonight then. There's
Yep.
no hope of me getting to. Okay.
Will.
I
no
mean,
space.
you of all people
There was
should be the
never
most
any
aware
hope
of
of
that,
you
Will.
getting to space tonight.
I mean, that probably doesn't
You
happen that
want to go
early
to
anyway.
Space? That's
What?
hilarious.
I want to go
We
to
were all very clear about that at the end of last session.
I mean, to be
cute.
fair, there is
thing.
there's a club at the Magambia that is trying to achieve magical space flight by creating gravity pillars, but they've only been launching like pumpkins, and they never return safely. So
They could start a band, basically.
Also, I like your new fan, McKenna.
Oh, thank you. I got this. I've had this for a while. I think I've had it on stream.
you don't bring it out very often, I don't think.
I
like it.
don't. The black one snaps open. This one, because it's like technically plastic,
Yeah.
you have to like manhandle it a little bit to get it to open and close. But it still flaps
Honestly,
pretty
same.
decently.
When last we left,
And on
our-
that note,
yes, when last we left our group of lore speakers, teachers at the Nagambia, they had managed to complete their expedition to Osaibu, the lost golden city. They had learned about the city, they had lived there for a couple months, and they had also helped fend off the advances of Mazali and its god Walkana as they tried to besiege the city. And thanks to their efforts to defend the city, a magic ritual was completed that wiped all knowledge of the city's location from Walkana and all his followers. So there's no threat of a follow attack once you guys leave.
Yay.
Guys decided your time in Osaibu had kind of reached its end, and you headed back out on the road back to the Magambia.
after converting our treasure points into liquid assets.
Yes.
Well,
Um,
could we not trade them for magic items?
Yeah. That's what the
Totally.
liquid
Let's do that
assets are.
off screen later.
Yeah, that's what
Which
I'm saying.
admittedly, yeah.
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 But the first thing we have to do to start our faffing about tonight, on the way home, you guys have just a couple cuttings of a rather important flower. And someone is going to need to make me a crafting, nature, or survival with advantage, because there's a bunch of you and you're taking care of this, to see how good a condition the flower is by the time you get back to Natambo.
It's Charlotte's oh god, relationship quest. They can make the check.
A relationship quest. Really want that achievement.
It's Charlotte's social link. There we go.
38.
All right, you managed to keep it in good condition. It's got a little glass thing with some air holes. You're moisturizing it. It's like a little portable terrarium. I imagine a lot of terrariums are portable.
Not always, but it definitely runs the gamut.
Every now and then, you're like, you go up to Endures in Darkness. Can you like freshen this up a little? And he just does some druid stuff. But yeah, you guys return to Nantambo. Is there anything you want to do before you bring the flower to Snow and potentially get the ritual to hopefully, supposedly, cleanse Mercedes of the negative influence has been affecting her for many years?
I'm gonna sober her up. I'm good.
Put her in the drunk tank.
Yeah, beyond like putting our stuff down.
Yeah, you guys.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
Mercedes-
getting everything home.
No,
Yeah.
I think this is the more
Settled.
pressing matter because we want her help getting us coal out of this freaking city.
Yeah, I'm
I-
just going
on
to
that note,
let y'all do your thing.
as you guys are traveling back through Nantambo to get to the Magambia itself, traveling through the city by cart, feel free, everyone can give me a perception check if you just want to look around, see how the town's going. It's been a couple months again. You guys are quite the globetrotters. You're not spending much time in the old hometown anymore.
I can't see nothing. I've got tunnel vision.
Tunnel vision on babe.
Well, I can
Boy.
go 32.
Stop
Let's
it,
see.
Dahlia.
Highest roll is Ophelia.
Can't win with this
Yeah.
cat.
Ophelia, it's small, but you notice that, and this wasn't the case when you guys left, there's a lot more of the Illuminated Tree literature up. They have,
Gross.
they've kind of, it's not the same as like, bus shack signs, or, bus benches and everything, but they have like the occasional post with, directions on how the joining the Illuminated Tree can help you find a more fulfilling life. There's like things. There are no telephone poles, obviously, that they can staple things to, but there's the occasional post and stuff here. Even some shops have like a little, almost like a little decal in the window now.
Gross.
Wherever I can, I will just rip it off of whatever it's on.
You know what? You're level 15. I'm not even going to make you roll for that.
Yeah.
Aggressive.
I'm sorry, this is Pathfinder. You need a feat to do that.
Weak little baby arms. Rip a paper
I'm sorry.
off.
Did you take the
McKenna, you're the best. You know that?
anti-gentrification feat?
Darn,
So you have gentrification lore?
I didn't take that one. Took the adjacent.
Yeah. You guys return to the Magambia.
Igor is
in
going
darkness.
to head off for a minute when we get back home, but that's...
All right, so Will has to sit out the encounter. It will be made that much more difficult. No, Endures in Darkness. Endures in Darkness kind of wrangles some staff, and all your luggage is taken back to your rooms and stuff. Some of it is always probably taken to the school laundry right away. There is a small stack of kind of mail waiting for you all. Nothing significant. It's all just kind of school stuff, like updates on the people who were covering your classes while you were gone. Updates.
Somebody
on-
blow something up while I was gone?
A few things were blown up. No one was hurt. It was all within acceptable blowing upness with the Magambia.
A's all around.
Yes. In fact, one person claims an explosion they made had colors beyond understanding. They may have
Oh, theory paper. They
There's
need
a
to put
note
that in
on the
their
bottom
thesis.
that says they might have just gotten a concussion.
I guess they're
Thesis.
colorblind.
Yeah, they were colorblind before, and now they can see colors, but it's just because they got hit in the head by something flying through the air. An ermine,
Again, thesis
ermine wild
project.
flask.
Let's go.
Colors beyond mortal understanding. Powers from beyond space or something. But yeah, you guys don't have any responsibilities today or tomorrow because it's that thing. You just got back from a trip and stuff, and the school is probably expecting you to put together some papers and stuff. There might be a symposium that you're asked to host about what you've discovered about Osaibu.
That sounds
We're not
fun.
supposed to say.
You
I do
can't
take
say.
a minute to write like a glowing review of Enders and Darkness's work with us and like award extra credit in my class.
Give me a flat d20 roll to counteract what Will's gonna write.
Fuck you!
Oh,
I didn't say I was going to write anything bad.
How's
Why?
that?
If anybody's gonna write
Nine.
anything bad, it's gonna be
He's
Ophelia.
out on the street tomorrow. No.
Oh,
Don't worry, he'd find a nice
Lost his
damp alley.
job
He'd
at
do
his
well.
home?
it's higher than Will's 4.
I'm
We're
curious
bringing
what I would
contested
get.
rolls to
Boy.
Pathfinder 2nd Edition, man. You saw it here first.
Roll
Wait,
these.
tabletop rolls.
Whoever
I already gave
rolls
advantage.
the
Whoever
highest
rolls
gets-
the highest gets to give Enders and Darkness the report.
Wow. Also, just to note, you don't have to put 1 d20. You can just put d20.
If you're
Well, no.
clicking off of the
Oh, is that how that
Yeah,
works?
I'm clicking off of the
Yeah.
thingamabobber.
instead of
Charlotte.
typing it out.
Let's
Hey,
see if
hey.
Avi's going to be the. Okay,
Oh,
Charlotte's right.
That's
Charlotte.
okay. I trust Charlotte.
She
Charlotte,
said,
who is
Endurance in
apparently-
Darkness sucks.
Fucking constantly saves their life. Doesn't
Dot,
have
dot, dot.
trust.
The moisture out of the ground. He sucks.
Do you have my
the
trust
moisture out of it.
generally? Yes. When it
yeah,
comes to
got it
Endures and
wrong.
Darkness and the way you award him grades, no.
Yeah. 10 points from Mushroom House.
He's my sweet boy. He works so hard, and he just wants a
the
sculpture
bit-
validation.
Yes, but
He
just
does-
because
he
he
does
works
the
hard
thing.
doesn't mean he's effective. But yes,
I mean, sadly, that might also be true.
I'm
not saying it is, but it's very-
he is effective. I'm just
Did
saying.
you
just
really
because-
just do what I think you just did?
I'm not sure
talking
if
to
she's
the cat.
talking to me or the cat.
He's talking about that.
One
He's
moment,
looking off
please.
Talking to
camera.
me. They're talking to
Emily,
me.
do me a favor. Spam crimes.
Uh-oh.
Can I get a crimes in the chat?
Can I get a crimes in the chat?
Uh,
No, not in the house.
Thank you, Emily.
Careful. Don't get yourself banned from spamming emotes.
no,
cat
it's fine. I can
thing.
override it.
But yeah, if you guys, if there's nothing you guys want to, there is like a note on how you can contact Snow when you return.
Why does it say open a bottle of
yeah.
booze? Why does
Where?
it just say
Is that
open a
just-
bottle of
That's all you
booze?
say. That's all you do. Open a bottle of
It
booze.
just says open a bottle of
Crack
booze.
open.
The sound
Hi,
of the cork
criminal.
summons them.
Just summon them by putting crimes in the chat.
Well, Avi pulls with all of her might to get a cork out of a bottle for to
Avi.
summon Snow.
Do you want help with that?
There's a sound from your closet.
What the hell?
You know, he doesn't need to be in there. He can come out. We're accepting in this household.
It actually should be noted. Snow is a she.
That's true.
It's hard to tell because I can't do a female voice to save my life.
She doesn't need to hide in the closet. They're welcome to come out.
I think it was that she was disguised as a dude when she went to talk to Igra for the very first time.
See, and I missed the second time that we were introduced to Snow, so that makes a lot of
Their
sense.
appearances have been very spotty.
Okay, so as I say this, I open up the door.
Sort of resting on like a pile of bottles, sort of, and like this is Avi's closet, so it's kind of small. They've kind of like U-shaped. Their feet are up in the air. They're sitting on with their back against the wall, and it's like, oh, you're back.
You could
Oh.
use the bed.
For what?
You're back? For sleeping?
Oh, I'm not. I haven't been in here very long. Couple bottles slowly roll out of the closet.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
How many is a couple?
Are you in
Two.
any position to perform the ritual that we need to get Mercedes
I
head
was
on?
concerned there was a pause between perform the ritual.
That's all she really cares about right now
Oh,
is like,
no.
is your drunkenness going to adversely impact?
Oh, nothing.
Problem.
If nothing, it'll increase our chances.
Oh shit.
What's
have
the
the-
math on that? How
I
do you
have-
figure?
I have the rare drunken master spellcaster feat.
Oh my god, should we get you more drunk then?
No, there's a ceiling.
Oh.
Hmm.
After a certain point, it literally just becomes poisoning.
What if I have the glass ceiling feet?
That means that
Break
it's
through
that
it,
it only
bitch.
breaks that ceiling if you're a woman.
The majority of the party.
Oh, okay.
Come on, we're
Avi
funny
dumps
here.
out delicately dumps out all of the necessary components that they've been gathering from their travels.
We can. Kind of more serious look comes over their face. We can. It looks like you have what we need, so we could do this tonight.
Sounds good. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like there's no need to wait if we don't have to.
Sounds like a good place to be headed.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that one was actually kinda good.
That was funny, Eager. Have you been working on your jokes?
They're
It
subtle.
is. I gotta say, it is kind of. It's kind of good that you got back when you did.
Oh,
That everlasting ice,
not so everlasting.
not as everlasting as we were kind of hoping.
She's just
Oh,
been
God.
licking it from the inside. Like an ice cream
I
pop.
mean,
Ew.
ew. We could have suspected as much, but also like,
So,
well,
I mean, did you keep it in a freezer or did you just like sort of let it sit out in the sun?
I mean, it might have been less effective when I started taking the cold bottles out, but it gets really hot in this town. I'm from
It's
the north.
It's fine. We're here. It's fine.
Kind of
Maybe
like crawl out of the closet and then stand up.
that's fine. I'll just
Yeah.
clean this all up later.
Avi, I
That's
can-
all right. She kind of like snaps her fingers, and they just kind of like there's like a wind, and they all kind of like flow into the air, shrink, and go into a pouch in her on her belt.
You are concerningly good at drinking.
You're not the first person to tell me that.
Yeah,
but
she's
thankfully,
Aries better.
you're the only one who's not related to me who said that.
Ah. Well, I guess that makes us family in a way. Anyway,
I am drunk enough to accept that logic.
yay! I give him a high five.
Kind of like wobbles a little bit. She's like, "Yeah."
Okay, I think
yeah,
maybe
my-
we should not be doing this on Magombi school
No, we-
grounds.
Myself and my compatriot Black Tusk have been prepping for a while. We've got a space set up in a cellar in town. So if you want to follow me,
Sounds good. I follow
Who's
him
cellar?
to an unnamed cellar.
Yeah, wait,
Follow
who's
her to an
seller?
unnamed cellar.
Y'all are very
It's
trusting, you know that?
it's a
What do you
rented
think I just said? Who's seller?
it's a rented space.
Gonna
We didn't- we
fight
just
you to
needed
the
it.
death, Igor.
Beyond just the space we needed it for, we didn't really need much of the place. So
Yeah,
it was
depending
not
on what-
she's taking us to a secondary location.
John Mulaney
Um,
doesn't exist in this universe, so I don't know what you're referencing.
Speaking of which, I'm going to move us to the map, which I'm kind of
Do we
proud
need a
of.
loading screen?
Alright, so first-
Was I stupid? I might have been
stupid.
There we go. Let me know if you guys can see it.
Oh, that's
What
fun.
the absolute? Hmm.
Hi.
Matthew was cooking.
Whoa, you cooking?
So, out of game, I'm going to explain how this is going to work because there are several parts to this. So,
Okay.
the ritual is going to potentially go for 8 rounds. It is going to be a round by thing. Now, The second part of I'll explain how the whole thing works, then I'll explain how your roles are and how you can affect this ritual. It's going to go for 8 rounds. Black Tusk, the Orcish druid, is going to be in the middle, and he is going to be holding Mercedes's head in the purifying brew. It's this bowl with golden shimmering liquid in the middle, and it is going to expel whatever has been affecting Mercedes' behavior and her mind for how many decades now.
Oh my goodness.
The problem is, it is a delicate procedure. And by that, I mean the head has 1 hit point. If it is moved or jostled at any point during the ritual, it will fail. But that's where Snow comes in. Snow is a bard and is going to be conjuring a magical, lyrical force field that's going to have several hundred hit points. Because they don't know exactly what's going to happen when they start purifying the head, but they're preparing for anything. The dome of the shield does block all magic, so you have to destroy the shield before you can get to the head. There's nothing can bypass the shield, but it does have a finite amount of hit points. But there are 2 things that can be done to assist this. Ophelia, if you devote 1 action every turn to an additional performance check to help with the magical shield, on a success, you will maintain a temporary additional bubble of hit points. You essentially will keep maintaining a temporary pool of temp hit points that has to be gone through first before the shield can even be effective. And on a critical success, you will regenerate some lost hit points if there's any lost in the previous round.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So it's just a better version of my resilient sphere.
Basically, yes. And secondly, I'm going to make sure I check my notes here. There is a chance to reduce the cooldown, so to speak, of the ritual, but you need to get a critical success on a Arcana or Occultism check. Sadly, you don't there's no penalty for failure or critical failure, but you don't get anything from a success. You only reduce the cooldown on a critical success. It's a harder check because it is trying to make this thing quicker, but on a critical success you will reduce it by 2 rounds.
Ooh, okay.
So 2 of those and you half the ritual basically.
Dang.
That's a pretty high quality.
Beyond that, anyone who wants to help with everything will essentially be playing bodyguard duty for whatever comes up, if anything comes up. This might be super easy.
Okay. Can I prep some stuff ahead of time?
Sure. Actually, yeah, nothing's gonna happen until they start dunking the head. So, which at this point you notice his eyes are closed and everything, but there's just a little bit of ice on the horns and the ears.
How long does the ritual last for?
The maximum it can last for is 8 rounds.
Okay, cool. Then in that case, right before we get started, Igra is going to summon something.
Are we starting spell preparations right now? Because only lasts a minute. Haste. Are we doing is there anyone who wants to do anything takes longer to do before that?
Nope, mine's only 3
I'm
actions.
just crafting.
I can wait.
Yeah. And then I'm going to summon something once it's about to get started.
I'm good.
It should be noted, you guys.
What
You
skills
see
I
the outer circle is just a circle. The inner circle there, that has Ophelia and Aviai inside it, that is the edge of the barrier. Anything that would, want to hit it with a weapon or a claw or something has to get into one of those adjacent spaces.
So are we inside the barrier then, Avi and I?
Yes, but you guys can shoot spells out. I'm not going to resign you guys to just making checks. I want everyone to be able to participate, but some of you can do additional actions to assist.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So, though you cannot physically leave the bubble.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm assuming I can't physically shoot through the bubble.
No, that'll be okay.
Oh, okay.
There has to be sort of like a minimum speed.
Mm.
So
That
like
makes so much
someone
sense.
walking or running is not fast enough to escape the bubble. An arrow, yes.
Mm.
It's like the
Yeah.
opposite of the shields from Dune, which can
Whoa.
stop anything traveling at a certain speed, but just slowly putting a knife through it, you can get through the shield.
Cool, cool.
Doing so
Okay.
cool.
All right, let me know when we're about to get started.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody
I'm gonna
has
go around.
this.
Will, is there anything you want to do beyond casting spells?
Right at the start, I'm just casting one spell. Igura will say the name Gamatatsu, and this thing will pop up beside Igura.
God.
Oh god, it's starting, guys.
Uh,
So now I have...
Do
A
you warn anyone
biblically
that you're doing
accurate
this?
frog.
Yeah, I did. I was like, hey guys, I'm bringing out Gama's brother. This is Gamakichi Gamatatsu.
brother
It
from
says,
another
doesn't look
mother.
like my
I-
brother.
There is. I'm going to confess to you.
Yeah?
Not sure I'm comfortable with that thing.
But it's my... Mm.
I'm going to ignore it.
I mean, to be fair,
Presence.
technically speaking, you can't see it because it's naturally invisible until it does anything. Don't ignore
That's-
ignore the second part of that paragraph as to what its abilities are. Just ignore that, but
Ignore me.
ignore the becomes visible when using a hostile action. Creatures it has engulfed remain visible within it. Ignore that.
You know, it's hard to ignore when you keep talking about it and also read it
What?
out loud.
All right.
Why did you summon just a swarm of flies? Is that gonna help? Is that a surprise tool?
For later. Speaking of
Yep.
which, Ophelia,
For
anything you're
later?
doing before we get started?
Before we do anything, or like right before, I will cast haste on everyone. 7th level.
Oh wow. Up
Okay,
to-
that's fun.
now- Is it up to like 6 creatures or 4?
It's six creatures.
Okay.
So I have a.
Will, do you want to not you do your haste then?
I didn't do my haste.
Oh,
I
that's
did-
Ophelia's haste. Sorry.
Yeah, it's
I-
Ophelia's haste. The haste for Ophelia.
Oh yes, Ophelia's haste.
Ophelia's haste.
Ophelia's haste.
The haste for Ophelia.
Haste for Ophelia.
The haste from Ophelia. All right. So that's what Ophelia's doing right as we start. Avi, what are you
I
doing?
think I'm good.
You'll just be good. All right.
I'll just be good. I have, like discern secrets and all of that, but that has to be done like in the moment.
Endures in Darkness is just going to slap himself with a vital beacon. He has Moment of Renewal now, which is quite helpful.
Nice.
And
That's a
Polar
good
Beam, which is like a thing.
Good for him.
He remembers the cold underground. He's like, that. Charlotte, is there anything you want to do just before we get started with the ritual?
Nothing that I can do within enough time.
All right. So they start moving towards the ritual. Start muttering some phrases. Black Tusk slowly brings out the head and kind of looks around the room, is like scanning the corners of the room, making sure nothing suspicious has already been set up or anything. Kind of turns to look at you all. You've never actually met Black Tusk. They are,
Nice to meet you.
yeah, they're an old-looking orc, druid-like, but they appear to be, professional.
Good
Cool.
for them.
You all ready?
Let's go.
All right.
Let's save Charlotte's possible social link.
All right. We are going to roll initiative. Let
You
me
mean
get the tracker
sneaky
up.
link?
No, social link. It's a Persona reference, McKenna.
It's a Persona reference. I understood it. I appreciated it. And I was about to say, cue the as the battle begins. Because they always have the sound when you get into a
Yeah.
battle. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Also,
I still
Ophelia,
haven't
don't
been
forget
able to
to
play
click
it
on your
yet.
token.
I actually did, and then it reset.
Oh, well, we'll get you on if you click on it, and I'll just edit it for you.
I just got my new HDMI cable for my relatively new PS4, so I haven't yet gotten to Persona 3.
I will get to it
Okay.
one
Which is
day.
All right.
It is a commitment to play a Persona game.
It is.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's
Chad's
everyone,
going to be done
right?
it in a day. Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to arrange this by descending, just so I know. All right. So Ophelia marks the start of the round. All right. As the head is plunged in, and he kind of like settles himself to not move and be very stable as he's doing this, there is seemingly no reaction at first. A couple bubbles in the water. And then, somehow coming from seemingly the air directly above the dome in the center of the room, there is like a torrent of like rushing shadow and flickers of green flame, like a sprinkler kind of coming out, and it starts hitting the ground and around the corners of the room, all outside of the dome. And a number of creatures begin to manifest. They are going to have an initiative of 0,
Interesting.
but we are starting with 12 of them.
Whoa.
Oh,
Look at
1,
them.
2.
They're purple.
it's yarn.
It's purple.
It's yarn or purple spaghetti. I can't tell.
Webley!
It looks like when you
Don't you
zoom in
call
too hard on like a
you my
mite
lovely
or something.
5, 6, 7,
Or Weberly.
Poor Webley.
9, 10,
How's everybody feeling?
11, 12.
Is it just hands? Is that what we're looking at right now?
Let me describe this for you. So,
Oh, please. do.
there are 4 arms with hands that form sort of like
delightful.
a little like stool worth of legs. And coming out of the top is like 5 arms, but rather than fingers, the hands end in smaller arms, which those have fingers on them. You guys are
course.
facing what are called, in some circles, grasping hydras or grasping debts.
What in the Jujutsu Kaisen?
Ah.
And
Those
they're
are floor
purple-
masters. They're floor masters. Please stop. I
Yeah,
can't.
there you go. Um,
They scare me to this day.
And you also just start hearing like whispers and stuff around the corners of the room and stuff. And they're even like the walls seem to have disappeared on the outside of the thing, and now there's just like a shadowy veil with like shapes moving around outside, some of which seem like the hand things, some of which seem full-sized people maybe.
Thanks, I did it.
But we're gonna start at the top of the initiative. Ophelia.
All right. We're going to take these off because I can't do shit when I have them on my
So
hands.
everyone has, thanks to haste, 4 actions. The hasted action, as a reminder, can only be spent on a strike, or probably a bow attack, or a movement.
Strike. Let's do a bard song, and we're going to use a performance check to see what that will be. A 31. I believe that is just a success.
Actually, that is a failure because the DC at 14 was 32.
Right. So it is just a +1.
Yeah.
A normie +1.
In
Uh,
fairness,
and
you
then-
rolled a 2.
I know, isn't
That's
that
pretty
crazy?
impressive for rolling a 2. At
Isn't that
15, it's
fun?
34. At 15,
We get
it's
to
30.
legendary, and our first roll is a 2.
Now, that was for your actual bard song, right?
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to instigate the bonus HP for the dome? At
I
the
sure
moment,
do.
it's sitting at 200 HP.
Yeah.
With a successful 34 performance check, you will add another 100 HP to the dome.
Ooh.
I'm
Got it.
re-rolling that.
Hero point?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
The whispers are getting to you.
Critical
about to be like,
success.
come on.
Sadly, the critical success at this point is kind of wasted because there's no hit points lacking to
No.
regenerate.
It's fine.
But
Okay. We're okay.
What if she
We're-
added an extra 150 instead of 100?
no, there's a ceiling. There's another ceiling. There's a lot of ceilings tonight. You guys haven't quite broken that glass ceiling yet.
So many
Dang.
ceilings.
Ooh, we gotta be stronger.
Gotta be
All right.
strong women. Break through
Strong
that glass
women.
ceiling.
None of the women here are martial classes.
No.
Darn. All right. Well, that's two.
Could not lift a
things.
mattress off yourselves if one gets dropped on you.
I might be able
Oh.
to squirm out from under it. I've got a very high dexterity.
That's so tough.
You have 2 actions remaining, one of which has to be a strike or a movement.
Can I make an occultism check? Didn't you say an arcana or an occultism check to help with?
Actually, yeah, if you want to use another action, I was really just thinking that was maybe what Avi was going to do, but you can totally make a occultism or a arcana check. The DC for this is slightly higher than the performance one, because the potential benefit is better if you get a crit.
But you said there's nothing that happens if I do bad, right?
There's nothing bad happens if you do bad. You guys are just assisting. You're not being a primary or important part of the
Gotcha.
ritual. You're just trying to help.
You said 34, didn't you?
Well, no, the DC for this is slightly higher. It's 36.
Oh.
So you
All
need to
right,
get
all
a
right.
46 for a crit success.
Okay, and then
Is that actually possible for you, McKenna?
A 36?
No, a 46.
Oh,
Like, if you got a-
46.
If you got a nat 20. or
If I
something.
got a nat 20, it would be a 48. So, yes, it is
Okay, so
possible.
you need an 18 or higher.
Yes.
Nice. And
Glad
then
I
I'm
just
going
boosted my
to-
occultism to legendary.
Spicy. And then I'm gonna shoot this cluster of hands to the left over here.
Yeah, please indicate which one. Though there is a reason I'm not putting dots on them.
This one for 33.
33, you say. I will say that hits, and the hands explode like a series of long balloons.
Oh, thanks. I
As
hate
long
it.
as long as you can hit, they have like 2 HP a pop.
Okay. And that's my turn. Thank you. I'll be here all night.
All right, we move on to Endures in Darkness, and I'm gonna roll something secret here.
It's very secretive if you tell us that you're rolling a secret.
Well, it's gonna
Secret
be
secrets
very.
are no fun. Secrets
Here's
are
the
fun.
thing: it becomes immediately apparent something is wrong because Endures in Darkness skips his turn,
Uh-oh.
and he is not moving.
Anna!
There's
Endures.
what's going on in your
Okay.
report.
He does not respond to anything you have just said.
Yeah.
He's not even like looking around. He is like rock solid.
Alrighty. Well, first things first. I'm an Igara. Here's what we're gonna do. Action 1. Give Gamatatsu 2 actions.
Yeah, I gotta say, Will's got a lot of assets on the field.
I do. Gamatatsu is going to stride to here. And then they're going to hit the one to their left right there with their tongue attack. That's about right. I'll hero point. it.
Jauntily dances out of the way.
42.
Oh no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. You slice it in half with the tongue.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you mean this one.
Nope, this one.
Oh, okay.
I want those 3 together for other reasons.
Oh,
Then, for next turn, then Igara is going to use. That was 1. I still have my hasted action and then 2 actions. Igara is going to use 2 actions to. Damn. Never mind. Igara is going to give Gama an action. Gama's going to stride to here. Hey, Shar. I'll take care of these 3 if you can take care of the ones to the south. And then Gamma's going to striking belly bump the one to their bottom right.
Okay.
Doop, doop.
Definitely.
45.
You smash it and it splatters against the shadow barrier along the wall.
Cool. And then Frog Maga, the one to its top.
Yes, Dahlia, can I help?
41.
The topmost one?
Yep.
Ah, I see what you're doing.
You little rapscallion.
Then after that, so that's one action, then three actions. I have my hasted action. Igora is going to.
Let's get these guys on the initiative.
Igora is going to stride to here, and Choco is going to take their free action on their turn to move to there.
You're gonna do that too.
And that's my turn.
Also, just so I can keep track of this.
You don't like to put your paws up, do you?
Neither does she.
All right.
Oh,
Can you guys see the
Debbie.
hands on the initiative tracker?
Can I see the hands? Yes.
Yeah.
At
Zero.
initiative 0.
I'm sorry.
All right. We move on then to Avi Avi.
Hey,
You're-
Matt, can you check your messages?
Sure. Let me checking this.
Uh-oh.
Every time I look
Actually, you know
away.
what? Give me a perception check real quick. This is a free action.
Beautiful, thank you.
Secret, 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 secret,
28.
Secret.
Mary,
Okay.
please
Also-
don't.
I should also note, because this is a kind of auditory ritual and everything's going on, talking is a free action only on your turn. At least
Sorry.
Stood.
only between characters, I mean. You guys can talk to each other as much as you want.
Oh,
One other
sorry.
question.
Yes.
Regarding haste.
Mhm.
Do things like telekinetic projectile count as a strike?
No. Because
Ah.
it still counts as casting a spell.
Then
Yeah, for s-
unfortunately, it's a little bit wasted on me. I think because I'm closest to Endures in Darkness and I see him freezing, I also see that he doesn't respond at all to Igor's threatening him.
He looks like a ambulatory mushroom at this point, almost.
I'm gonna try messaging him, getting subconscious, something maybe past like auditory.
Are you
Anything?
gonna use like a spell or anything?
Message is a single action cantrip.
Okay. Use a message.
So I will message him and just say, "Endures in Darkness, are you okay? Talk to me." And it's a free action on his turn to respond.
You actually hear a whole lot of sounds that is not the sounds of someone's thoughts. Give me another perception check, actually, because you very specifically have an actual chance of recognizing what this is.
Uh-oh.
Because you have possibly heard these sounds. All right, 34. You are hearing the sounds of combat echoing in an underground space.
Oh, sweet baby boy is having wartime flashbacks.
Or someone has planted those or brought them to the surface of his mind.
Oh, sweet baby boy. Okay.
That is an action.
Okay. Okay. At least I understand what is going on now.
Yeah, he has not betrayed you. He is not Little Mushroom.
Well, it also gives me some context for other things. Poor sweet baby boy. I will get him some therapy after this. I think I'm gonna do 2 occultism checks to help with the ritual.
Sure.
I'll do 1, 2. 43 is not quite a crit, but it is a
No.
success.
Yes.
And a 32 is not a success.
Yeah.
But I will
Close
take my
on
single
one of them.
success.
Well, remember, for the length, shortening the ritual duration, you need a crit.
Oh, so what is this? Does the success not get you anything?
No. But
Bummer.
failure
Okay.
doesn't have any negative consequences.
Okay, I will take that then. So that I think will be my turn.
All right. Yeah, you did like 3 actions there.
Yeah.
Do you have guidance? Do you want to give guidance to
I
anyone?
don't have. I don't think I have it prepared.
Okay.
If I have it at all.
Charlotte, you are up.
I apologize profusely. The crimes have been committed by multiple creatures tonight. I can't take a break or my eyes off them. Cool. I'm going to use my first action to move down here. Be kind of in range of these 2 down here, and I'm going to. Why was there a sigh? What did I do?
Oh, nothing. I'm looking at the Zoom chat finally, because I don't
Actually,
have
Matthew, can I?
Zoom
Sorry.
pulled up half the time, Matthew.
Hmm?
Because I don't have Zoom pulled up most of the time, Matthew. So
Oh.
I just saw.
Can I, on my turn as a free action, just say to the group, like,
She's getting in your heads. Don't listen.
don't listen!
Sure.
Because I can
Just-
see that
just-
she's doing it to Endures in Darkness as well.
It was
That's-
just your turn, so you can totally do that.
Apologies, Sarah, for the interruption.
Oh, we're good. I'm gonna throw a bomb.
Yeah, also.
Also, Sarah, just so you know, I have all of, other than these ones to the south here, I am threatening every enemy that's on the board, so you could patu them as well.
All
Cool.
right.
But
So,
I'll take.
what is the
I'll take
the
these.
distance on your splash? By the way, Sarah, I forget. Is it just everything adjacent to what you hit?
Yell.
5.
Okay, so
Stop
you very
yelling.
much take out one of them. It hits. The thing just melts like cotton candy under a sprinkler.
Cool.
Gross.
Yeah, don't look at
Yeah.
these things much. It's not good for you.
I shall not.
Yeah, you are hasted, so you still have 2 actions left, actually.
Why? No. No. Don't
Can I get a
let
crimes
you-
in the chat? Can I get a crimes in the chat?
Teddy. Theodore.
Crime gremlin.
Okay. Alright. Let's go for a stack. Well, hold on. How far is he from me?
He's 20.
20. Okay. So we'll go for a second attack, see if we can hit that one as well. I'll use another minor bomb. Actually, I'll just use a lesser acid flask. Why waste it?
27. I'm afraid that will miss.
Okay. So that misses, unfortunately.
You have 1 action
Hmm.
remaining. You could
do
go
have
for it.
one
You could crit fish.
I
Yeah.
could. Can I try for some occultism?
You unfortunately are not inside the dome.
Fair enough. Yeah, let's try one more time. Well,
Attack number 3.
dirty.
Actually, with Bard Song, that will hit. Their AC is 31.
No. He is pushing against the desk. He is determined
All right,
to
we
be
move
free.
to the hands. So I'm going to do something that I'm sure will trigger Will's actions. The one up by Igora, they all the hands move at once, by the way.
Okay.
All in synchronized motion. It's really creepy.
Ew.
This one is going to try and move past Gamma.
Okay, well, that will trigger AO.
Yep.
Excuse me, Gamma.
Gamma is going to belly bump it.
One shy.
For 30 to hit because of Bard Song.
AC is 31, as just mentioned.
31.
Do I have any other boosts I have access to? Did I put Gamma? Did I put Gamma to 15? Okay, yeah, no, we're good.
Patting myself on the head.
All right. It is going to spend an action to get around him. It's going to come up to the dome, and it is going to strike it twice. The dome does not have a very good AC, so I'm just going to. So D20. But it cannot be critted, though.
Tiny hand.
That's gonna hit. And actually, you know what? I'm just. Do you have AOs on any of your other creatures, Will?
No.
All right.
I
I'm
just
just gonna
put
do-
them. I just put them in the way as an obstacle.
One,
I wish I could move my camera so you guys can see how like she's doing her little like lovey-dovey eyes.
Oh.
I can kind of see it on the Zoom.
That's gonna be one.
She's
two,
like, oh,
three,
look, a
four,
tiny hand.
one, two,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I wish mine was not. Did you just scare yourself with your
Didn't
own
cry.
tail?
Well, it's Teddy, so
Oh,
probably. The way I didn't even need to know which cat it was. You've got what, 5 cats in that house right now?
Only 4. Only 4. Wait,
Okay,
yeah.
Donna has her moments. She Scooby Dooed herself so hard in the hallway the other day that she slammed against the door and like got scared.
Oh. Did you Scooby Doo yourself, Dahlia?
So loud, wasn't it?
All
She's
right.
like, Mom's telling embarrassing stories about me on the internet.
Yeah, 'cause
All right,
it's
so-
fucking
Digital
funny.
footprint, Mom.
All
Digital
right, so that's gonna
Toby.
be.
Digital Toby.
Well, where's your toy? If you can
That's
go
a
find
lot
your
of-
toy and
that
bring
is-
it here, I'll play with you. Hold on. Sorry, chat. I gotta go find a toy. I'll be right back.
Oh no, don't you get up. That wasn't a you thing.
All right, that's gonna be a fair amount of damage. Let me add this up.
Where's that going? Where's he going?
Oof. All right. The dome, which actually, I'm gonna start with 200.
Didn't I give it more health?
No, because you didn't pass the DC.
Damn.
You missed it by like 1, remember? All right, and at the end of the round,
Oh God, why are they all here?
Wait,
Please,
but
for the
I
love of God.
we
got
only
a
get one more.
46.
Well,
I got a crit. But it didn't count.
hold on.
Remember?
Oh wait, yeah, sorry, it did get the extra. So yeah, sorry.
We're going to theme your
So, yeah, it's at 180 rather than 80.
Remember? Remember what
and we-
happened?
I rolled badly on my new spawns, so they only get 2 new guys.
Oh. Ooh.
Delightful.
But
we hate to see it.
There's only 7 rounds left on the ritual.
Oh my
We
God,
start
there's
again with Ophelia.
So freaking many of them. How's everybody doing in your head?
My head's fine, I think.
Oh,
You
you know,
see?
the odd intrusion here and there, but it is what it is. Endures in Darkness might need a hug.
It's not my turn.
Is that what it is? Is it that? Okay. I'm gonna keep
Yeah.
doing my job. A 34. Is that a +2?
Sorry, doing stuff here. 34, that is a success. So,
Hooray! +2,
Uh,
everybody.
yeah, now, you want to roll for the dome performance check now?
Yeah,
Okay. Ooh.
mother. Mother boo. Mother boo.
I mean, the dome's still at half health. A little above.
Okay.
I mean, you could spend another action if you want to try again.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do that.
36. That is a success. Because the dome is now below. You know what? Roll me 2d12.
2d12. Yes. I can do that. 2d12.
All right. The dome regains 10 hit points.
Aw,
now-
yeah.
It is now well above half.
Thank you, gracious GM.
Well, remember, I'm
so-
pulling a lot of this out of my butt, so I may be adjusting things behind the scenes, just so it doesn't swing wildly in one direction. Like, oh, this is
I
gonna be
mean-
way too easy.
Fair enough.
That's why it's more impressive.
You
And then
have
I'm
one
gonna
action limit.
Shoot the one in the F.
Okay.
Because it's funny.
With
A
Bard
31,
Song,
too,
yeah, with Bard
32.
Song, that will pop that guy.
Pop.
The arrow goes right through him and keeps going and hits the wall.
I'm gonna pop you right in the F. Okay, moving on.
Endures in darkness. He just hears the sounds of helicopters. Igora.
Oh, did you bring it back?
All right. So first things first. 2 actions to Gamatatsu. Gamatatsu is going to, as much as I want to use his ability to like just suck things in like a vacuum. Yeah, it's the same
Hey.
amount. Yeah, why not?
Cross it off your will bingo, everyone.
So, it should get this one and that one, because it does go through the top corner of that square. What? What's wrong, Matt?
No. What's up? What are you doing? Vacuum? Okay.
I vacuum and they don't get a save, they just automatically get sucked in by this creature.
Why is there a DC then?
The DC is the escape, it's the rupture.
Ah. All right.
But when they get sucked in, they just take 20 cold damage.
Oh, well then.
Yeah.
Does it get this guy too?
Yeah, it got them both because...
Okay. Very good time for that to have that ability.
Yeah, I was like, I like this. This is fun.
All right.
So that's their actions, and now Igora is going to go. Gamma has reach on these two, so Gamma's going to strike out at the two that they have reach for. Striking belly bump from Gamma. 40 will take out either one of them. Your pick, Matt. Take out the one closer to the dome.
Sorry, which ones are we talking about? That one?
These two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Yep. And then Igora's hasted action will go to Gamma with another striking belly kick. 38 to get this one.
Definitely.
So that one should get taken out now. And now Igora has one action left. Igora's going to use that action to give Choco 2 actions. Choco is going to come to here and strike at that one. You're making me work, Matt.
Hey,
That's a good thing.
if it's
Choco's
not
that
challenging, what's the point?
Me making sure Choco's at level 15. Oh,
With Bard Song,
32.
that will hit.
Yep. Bite. Chomp. Chomp, chomp, chomp.
All right.
And
I think
that
that
will...
moves.
And the Eagle's going to say, hey, by the way, just as a heads up, one of you might be an imposter. Listen, it's Mercedes' voice in my head, so I don't fucking believe it.
Hmm.
That's it. That's my turn.
Choco glances at you significantly.
But just like
Avi
for
Avi.
fun's sake, who?
I don't
But
I don't
know.
know.
like,
You guys have all been doing your tasks, I thought.
I guess. I
Other than
guess.
McKenna.
Are we going to
He's
have to
been
vent
rolling in
someone?
secret.
I've not been rolling in secret.
You've been sending secrets to Matthew.
So has everyone.
Like you haven't?
from what
I'm
I've
not
gathered.
confirming or denying other than the McKenna thing, but you should said it out loud.
Well, that's no fun. I didn't get any secrets.
Secrets are so fun. Secrets are for everyone.
The sad part
secrets
is I
for
can't
Zoe.
we can't do anything to McKenna or Zoe if they're in the dome. So it's like there's no real way to solve the problem if one of them is actually like secretly an imposter. So I'm just like, okay, well, you know what?
I mean, there's a
Do
reason
I
the
really-
dome has hit points.
Do I
I
really
guess it's a
care
good
about
thing
Mercedes'
neither of
life?
us are the
Remember,
imposter.
the dome can still come down as long as the head isn't moved.
Sus.
I'm just going to first off electric arc. Oh,
Eager?
that needs to be at level 8th. No. What did
Ooh,
I
level
just say about the
8?
voices in our head?
I'm not
the
in your head. I'm
hand
in
right next
everyone's
to us.
ears.
That they're good
Is
and I should
that
listen to it?
the right amount. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What?
1, 2, 3.
You totally
4.
deserve that extra
I think I need
serving of ice
one
cream.
more D4.
Right, I do.
You're smart and talented, and you deserve the world. You should take the power for yourself.
So that's going to
God,
be
you're so
30
right.
electricity,
Ooh.
32 with Bard Song to Purple Friend.
Nice.
The one that made it into the
Oh,
circle.
I actually have to do a reflex save.
Yeah, you do. Hopefully
wrote
they
this
suck
down.
at it.
They're actually pretty nimble considering they have lots
I
of little
know.
finger feet.
I know.
39.
Ah, damn it.
But,
Well,
still
that's
take partial
still
damage.
16.
and they still only have 1 hit point, so.
That's what I was banking on. And then I think I'm also going to roll another occultism check. Let's roll high. No. I'm not going to hero point that. Not yet.
That's fair.
That'll just be what it is.
I mean, you still have 1 action.
I don't. Electric arc is 2 actions. Making a check is 1.
Oh,
Unless I wanted to move or strike, which I can't.
we need to get you like a little bat-sized blowgun. Or a tiny hand crossbow.
Fat crossbow. I can make it. You
I
asked.
have a sickle. I just don't.
A boomerang.
Tiny little throwing knives.
a
Toothpicks.
batarang.
The batarang. I like that one.
Charlotte, you're up. A lot less enemies than there were before.
That
Oh no, I've
is-
been deleting it. Well, you know, I'll just keep track. They're always after Charlotte.
Oh, you fell into the GM trap of
Oh.
deleting the initiative tracker one, I see.
Oh no.
I'm gonna move back into the circle.
This is so good.
Do I have to move into the inner circle to do an occultism?
Unfortunately, you cannot move into the inner circle.
Unfortunate. Alright. Well,
Gesundheit.
Bless you.
Let's.
Now what?
There's this one
That's an
down here,
excellent
Char.
question. Yeah, I don't. Hold on. I was here. I'm gonna pull back. I was here. I need to be a little bit closer, I think. No. Well,
No.
technically he's 20 feet. I'm just gonna magic missile.
Ooh. If you do
Oh,
it for 2
no,
actions,
electric
you can get...
arc.
Oh.
Sorry. Electric arc it instead. That's a cantrip. I don't want to waste my spells.
I mean, if you 2-action magic missile with its range, you can get both of the enemies that are on board and have it be fully clear.
That's true. Alright, let's do that then. Did I do that twice? I did do it twice. So 5 and a 4. A boom and a boom.
Okay. Yep.
And a swoosh.
I'm just gonna move this guy into the corner. Was that a 2-action one? Yeah.
That was a 2
one.
action.
You have 2
Yeah.
actions remaining because you're still hasted.
Well, I am going to say out loud, I'm just trying to help. I hope we're helping.
Oh.
The whispers increase.
And then I'm going to take this action to craft 3 more items with quick craft.
As a free action, give me a perception check.
Okie dokie, artichoke. 36.
36. The southern corner, seemingly looking at Avi Avi, there's a figure standing beyond the kind of shadowy barrier along that should have been where the walls are, but now it seems like there's some sort of dark space on the other side of the barrier. It appears to be a tall woman in kind of a long, kind of slinky white outfit with long, straight white hair, kind of like banging her hands on the barrier and seemingly waving at Avi Avi. But Avi Avi is too far away to sort of see this, especially since she's inside the dome. What you choose to do with this information, Charlotte, will be yours to do with on your next turn. But we're going to move to the new hand. Since the board is clear, it's going to be only 3 new guys. But they don't get to move because they only regenerate at the end of the turn.
What if they didn't? That would make it so much easier for me to get
Also, I'm annoyed by the fact that I've now, for regenerating hand guys, I've rolled a 1 twice.
I am not at all annoyed by you doing that, Matt.
Get you, Will.
In the grand scheme of regenerating hands, a 1 is preferable to any other.
Anyway, yes,
Gross.
Ophelia. Bard's
Welcome to Silent Hill, folks.
I'm gonna keep the +2 for now, and I'm just gonna go straight for the performance check to heal the.
34. That will be a success. Give me another 2d12.
2d12. What the heck did I do to this? What did I do? Oh my god! Everything moved around.
It's like there's a ghost in the machine, a many-handed ghost.
Oh.
That's scary. I rolled an 18.
Oh, but I actually have to keep track. 6 rounds remain at maximum. Possibly
Okay.
less.
And then can I roll to assist Avi's occultism or arcana check?
If you, actually, I hadn't thought about this. If you roll a success, you will get to add +2 to her next roll, as long as you can roll a 36.
Okay.
All right, well, I fell
What if
into
it
that
was-
on my own fault. That is a crit on the assist, so that's going to be a +4 to Avi Avi's next occultism roll.
Okay.
I did that to
damn it.
myself. I set a bar and didn't think what happened if you exceeded it.
You set a bar, and Ophelia
See,
broke
that's
through
the thing,
it.
Matt.
I
Whenever
gave you guys
set,
a portable hole and you threw it under my feet.
Whenever
I do
you
like
set a
both.
bar for Zoe, she always goes above and beyond it.
I mean,
That's
she
why
lulled me
Zoe's
I
into
do
a
like
false
to drink.
She lulled me into a false sense of security with those first few rolls.
That's why Zoe was so awesome.
Correct.
Listen, I did nothing.
That is an action, though.
Click a button. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna shoot the one above Choco.
Okay.
4.
That will definitely hit. Pop goes the hand weasel.
Ew. Don't
This
do
is
that.
supposed to be uncomfortable. You guys are fighting a dark ritual.
You're doing a good job.
You have
Congrats.
1 action remaining.
I thought that was 4. Bard
Um,
song, performance check for the
Oh
health,
yeah, an occultism. Yeah, sorry.
the occultism health,
and-
and then there's but ooh, who am I gonna talk to? Bing bang, walla walla bing bang. Actually, yeah, no. Ophelia just starts singing that.
We were.
Um,
Yeah, tell me you were a theater kid without theater kid.
all you guys hear is Endures in Darkness speak for the first time, and all he says is, "Even the podlings." We move on.
Oh,
Master Anakin.
Igora, your menagerie is up.
menage a trois.
Dun dun
No.
dun dun.
Hopefully not.
Menage a
No.
quad?
Menage a trois?
Hopefully not. That's
Are
not.
you like?
Twitch
By the way, Will,
appropriate.
is Igor like a general now? Does he have like a little hat because he's leading a small
No.
strike force?
No. Although I'm not going to lie, Matt, for a little bit I was tempted to have Igora summon Nobus.
Boxes?
No, like from FGO. Like the
Oh,
little
Nobu.
yeah.
The
And
little
just
things.
do that. But Igora is just going to. Oh, it's 30 feet. Never mind.
You're shedding.
Um,
Delightful. Thank you.
Will?
No,
No,
my
not
damn
Will.
cat,
do.
who is now standing in
Igora is
front
going
of the
to give 2 actions to Gamatatsu, and then Gamatatsu is going to give the one to its left a tongue hit. And 31 will miss, but the second attack will be a 35 and hit. So tongue hit will take out that one. Then Igor is going to give 2 actions to Choco. Choco is going to stride. Choco is going to stride once to get to here. Because I'm going to trust that Charlotte can deal with that one. And then Matt, I've taken out this one.
Oh, yep, okay.
I got a 35 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to roll higher on my regenerations. Goodness.
Gamma is. I'm going to use 2 actions to have Gamma hold an action for if something spawns within his reach to hit it.
Fair enough.
And that's my turn.
Avi.
Mm-hmm.
I should check
There's
the
lots of
chat.
unidentifiable sounds around your big fat ears now. But
No one has said anything to me yet, and also the only thing that I can hit is way out of range, so I think I'm just gonna leave it for Charlotte. Which means that I am gonna roll an occultism check 3 times.
with +4 to the first one.
With +4 to the first one. Okay. Hey dice. Hey Roll20. We've had a rocky night tonight, but I believe in you. I believe in you. Okay, that's not a crit. I'm going to use a hero point.
Okay.
Come on, Roll20. Be nice to me.
So
Be
you
nice.
need.
It's a 42.
All right. So that was a hero
Not
point.
gonna do it. Yeah.
You still have the 2 more.
Yeah. All right. Well, then I will just roll.
Just tell it to be
twice.
mean to you. Sometimes when I tell Roll20 to be mean to me,
So
43
close.
would have crit
Like,
with the bonus.
haha,
That's
no.
so annoying. Well, unfortunately, that is my turn.
is that
All
4?
right. Can't
Mhm.
use haste for. skill
Oh,
checks.
right, yeah. Moving. Striking.
Charlotte.
Cool. We're going to take the initiative and 5, 50, 45, 30 right in front of this creature,
Ooh.
and I'm going to stab it with my stick. I don't want throwing. I
You want to feel it.
don't want to range strike it. That's not
Afraid
it.
it dances out of the way in a really unpleasant manner. Being this close to it, you can hear the slapping sounds when its feet touch the floor.
I hate
Gross.
that.
Gross. I'm going to just give it a little magic missile. So just one.
Point blank. Oh god. Yeah. You just like
Boom!
enough of that. Points a finger at it, it just pops.
And then I'm gonna look at that lovely wall.
This close up, you can see there is a beautiful woman on the other side of the wall, kind of like, not like frenzied, like, oh god, I need to get out of here, but like seriously hitting on the wall, trying to get someone's attention. It's all very muted, kind of like the entire world outside the barrier is kind of in shadow, but her eyes are kind of glowing gold, and she kind of sees you make eye contact with her, and she like kind of holds out a hand that she can't push it through the bear, but she's holding out a hand like she wants you to take her hand.
I'm gonna use my other action to yell really loud so everyone can hear me. Oh gosh. What's her name?
Well, on your turn, talking is a free action.
Okay, so I'm gonna yell really loud. Oh goodness. Hold on, I gotta look back in my notes.
To be fair, have they ever described what she looked like to you?
No, which is why I'm yelling.
I think Avi would have,
Okay, that's fair.
because she told, and there was the, I guess her face was scratched out. I was gonna say there was the sketch, but Avi, I did say at one point I was like, Avi gives you the whole story. So I would leave it to you to decide whether or not the whole story included a basic description.
Let me just say, I put up one finger. I go. Does Kiara
She
have
gives you,
gold
like-
eyes and white hair?
She gives you like an incredulous look, like you're shushing me.
You are. I am.
She
your
can't. She can't. You
savior.
can't hear anything. By the way, like she's saying things, but you can't hear anything. Like it should also be noted from your side of the room exit barrier, it does seem more smoky than solid.
Fair. My general question still stands. I probably won't get an answer right away.
Igor can't
Oh,
say
yeah.
anything.
You
but
have
they're on
an
the
action.
verge.
You have actually 2 actions left. No. Well, yeah, you have 2 actions. You only used a single magic missile.
Who's the
You could
single
move
magic
back.
missile?
You could do other things, or you don't have to. You don't have to do your actions.
Oh,
like-
but I'm tempted though. I'm tempted to grab that hand.
Do it.
Ah, hell, let's live vicariously. What could it be? The big bad boss? Who knows? Charlotte just with 2 of her arms just
All right, you move
reaches
to the
out.
edge of the barrier, and you reach through, and you feel a hand grasp yours, and you're staring her directly in the face,
This could only be a bad thing.
and her face kind of loses all sort of like emotion or expression, and then suddenly, where there was a face, there is just a bunch of hands clasped together to make a sphere-shaped thing that unfolds, just more hands, and
Oh, nightmare.
you are going to have to make an opposed strength check now to not be pulled through the barrier.
Oh, guess what? I didn't put any stats into.
Well, actually, you know what? Just give me a strength, D20 plus your strength, which I guess is D20.
It's a D20.
This is not going to be a super hard
Delightful.
check.
And Charlotte just goes, should have figured.
Oh,
God.
Do
Um,
it.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
do it. I am so excited for this. Do it.
Nat one right here.
Do you have a hero point?
I do. I don't care. I want to
All
see
right.
what happens.
Do it for the
Um,
plot.
For the
You
plot.
are pulled through the barrier. It is just darkness out here and a feeling of continual hundreds of things gently touching you and then pulling away. The figure is now completely gone. You are released from the grasp. It was a trick. I probably need to point that out.
Darkness
You have an action left,
imprisoning
actually.
me, all that I see.
If you actually, now that you're looking in from outside, everything in there has lost all color and everything. But there is like weird, ghostly, like almost like, you know how a bust in a museum is like shoulders, a head, no arms?
Yeah.
Behind everyone in the room, even Gamma and Choco and the new frog, there is like a shadowy bust hanging behind their shoulder.
Cool.
But
I
you
just
have an
would
action
like to
left
prep-
if you want to try pushing back in.
I would like to preface by saying, imprisoned in the darkness of a swell is Charlotte is oh so for this. Charlotte just goes, the darkness, it's come back. Ah.
Oh no. She's into it.
I don't have to grade papers.
Listen, I'm not going to shame Char.
All right.
True
I guess that's the end of Charlotte's turn,
papers.
unless you want to try forcing your way back into the room. You have an action left with haste.
That is true. Charlotte does have an
It
action
is also
left.
quite cold out here for some reason. Also,
I
who knows what will
am-
happen if you're in the wall if the ritual ends.
Good, true, quite true. I am going to, let me see. Give me 1 second. I gotta look up what I have on hand.
This is terrifying.
Also, I'd like to point out the last thing all of you heard said was Charlotte asking the question, "What does Kiara look like?" And then she got pulled into a shadowy barrier.
No, it's does Kiara have white hair and gold eyes?
Yoink.
Yoink.
That question is forbidden.
I fucking guess
Curious
so.
question for you. Can
Yes.
I attempt to glean more understanding of what I'm seeing from this side through an occultistic sense?
Actually, yes. You can make an occultism check if you want to actually jump the line on something.
Ooh.
Yes, I think
A
I
line
shall do
for
that.
lunch.
24, that's a 2+. I am going to use my hero point for that one. 38, that's much
All right.
better.
You kind of like look around and everything, and suddenly you realize that there is something hanging over the entirety of the room. And you look up, and there is seemingly a version of Mercedes up there, head attached to the body and everything, but lacking any sort of softness you had previously seen in Mercedes. And her horns are longer, and there's like a series of 3 eyeballs floating in between her horns, glowing with green kind of witch fire. And she's like huge and hunched over this arena with like shadowy tendrils on her fingers, like some sort of weird puppet strings. And because of the occultism and from everything you've heard about all this going on, you think this must either be or a manifestation of the negative part of Mercedes' bloodline that turned her into the kind of more devil-based thing that she became. This is what you guys are trying to purify, and it is fighting back.
Of course it would.
And that ends your turn, which means I get to regenerate some dudes. And because there are none on the field, it becomes a d6. And I'm going to...
Roll a 1.
I did! That is incredible. Thankfully, the plus keeps
Damn.
getting better. So,
Just take the pool keel out, call the shot.
Well,
Yeah.
it's cheating.
How's
What
that
in
cheating?
tarnation?
same team, guys. Same team.
Tarnation.
What in tarnation?
I enjoy a good game of pool.
Team.
1,
I like playing
2,
pool.
Although Matt's putting them as far away from my people as they can.
3. No, I'm trying to scatter them. 3, 4, 5. There we go. All right, we move back on to Ophelia. Charlotte is gone.
Bye-bye.
You all kind of before this, Ophelia was singing the ting ting walla bing bang ooh ee ooh ah ah ting ting walla bing bang. You just
I mean,
see her
Snow's
stop,
into it. Snow's into it.
and she's like, she was right. She was right, and then she just starts muttering to herself.
Oh no!
I would also like to
so-
point out Ophelia is like Avi Avi is across the bowl from you, and she sees you like your whole demeanor change.
Shoot. She was right. She was right. And we're going to drop Bard Song.
Oh God.
And we're going to put. We're gonna put a resilience sphere over the head.
Okay. That does not disrupt the ritual.
The other thing that we're going to do. Can you roll me a D3, Matt?
Hmm.
3.
Okay. We're going to shoot at the hand next to Gamma.
Okay.
A
That will
34
definitely hit. To the north or the south?
to the north of Gamma.
That one is gone.
And that's my turn. Wait,
Okay.
no, actually, because we're
You
still
have-
hasted.
Yeah, you have another strike or a stride.
Oh my god.
Or another check of some kind if you want. Because technically, the oath bow could have been your hasted action.
Can I make a perception check about Charlotte's whereabouts?
Sure. She,
Okay, I'm gonna do.
If you get a good roll, you can be able to see her beyond the barrier.
Okay.
30. Yeah, you can see the faint outline of Charlotte just kind of like. She's a pretty distinct silhouette.
Right.
Lots of limbs.
I mean,
Although honestly, limbs
There's a
are
lot.
not. There's a lot of limbs all over the
All
place.
right.
Honestly,
I
you
think less limbs
you
makes you
stop.
more.
Oh, we are down to 5 rounds.
Stop.
In
For me.
in Igora and all your friends. Avi, you'll be up next.
Yeah.
Though keep in mind, Bard Song is not up now for everyone.
See hi.
Ah,
Hi, Miss Mary.
well,
Miss Mary is being stormy as usual.
one action, give the Frog 2 actions. Frog is going to stride over to here, and Frog is going to get Charlotte out of the muck.
No, don't pull me out. I haven't got the details yet. No, I refuse.
I like how your Zoom call is now darkness as well.
Opposed strength checks? Question.
I mean,
It'd be athletics to pull her out, I would assume, Matt.
yes.
Yes, I do believe
Ugh.
my video decided to stop.
That will succeed because you are quite strong and she is a spider academic.
Yeah. Welcome back to the light, Charlotte. Please help. So
Stop
that
it!
was 2 actions.
No! I could have helped her.
I'm going to
Damn it
give
all.
Choco 2 actions. Choco's going to come up to this one. And Choco is going to chomp.
Sorry about that, y'all. I've fudged up the.
Nope. Choco will not chomp.
I fudged up the videos.
I have
Teddy
2.
decided to walk through right here, and in doing so, knocked against my camera, sent it all of the flips.
You're fine. I'm
Crimes.
dealing. There we go. I fixed it.
What is that? Oh, I'm just kidding.
Alright, so that's been 2 of my actions turned into 4 actions. Now I have 2 more that I can spend. Hasted action. Gamma is going to stride to here. And then Gamma is going to strike at this one. God. And decimate it.
Yep. Which one? The one just to the lower? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then that's my turn.
Okay. Avi.
You say Avi. She just goes, no, that's okay. And I think I'm gonna make 3 more occultism checks because y'all seem to have these hands on lock. I don't think you
Okay.
need my help for that.
I was up to like, what is going on with Avi?
So that's just gonna be, and this is a skill check, so I can't use any of my like pocket library discern secrets on it.
Not really, no. It's not
Fair
really
enough.
knowledge thing.
1, 2, 3. Bummer. All I need is an 18. That's all I need. Not this
We're
round.
18 or up. Let's go, 18 or up. I got a
Charlotte.
3 in 20 chance. Is it
You
one
are
in 4?
you are back inside the room.
An 8.
Your chance at dark enlightenment lost.
Something, something, heart, friendship.
Is Charlotte throwing a hissy fit in the corner?
Charlotte is throwing a little bit of a hissy fit. Charlotte was like, if I
Or
had
with
spent-
mandibles, it's more of a clicking fit.
A clicky fit?
I
She's not
could have-
hissing.
Charlotte,
They
pick
get-
knowledge or your possible girlfriend. Oh wait, it's not Igor's turn. Never mind. Ignore
The
me.
knowledge, what
You're
about the potential?
The Igora on your shoulder.
Not much I can do about that unless I call on the secret cults to find some sort of aspect of darkness. Otherwise, and Charlotte, like, free action just points with 2 hands with the fingers at Snow and at the center and goes, if you're lying about this ritual, so help me, and just magic missiles as a 3 action.
Now, the other one is quite a ways away. It might very well be in range, but we're gonna check.
Magic missile, I think, has a range of like
120 feet.
120 feet.
Okay, it was 80, so that's significant. But yeah, that's still fine. Magic missile is 3 action. You can still move because you are still hasted.
Big number become tiny number.
I'm proud of you guys.
Uh.
Beyond that initial salvo, they haven't been able to get another hit on the shield.
Great. Perfect. Wonderful. And Charlotte just like stomps over past the freaking frog.
Okay.
And goes,
Um,
I could have figured
speaking of,
something out.
though,
Darkness imprisoning me. All that I see.
we're down to 4 rounds. But I do actually roll above a 1 now.
Nice.
Oh, damn. Yeah, look
Good
at
job,
that.
Matt.
Will didn't come in with the debuff quick enough.
Listen, you were getting angry that I was, so I was just letting you do
I
your
wasn't
thing.
angry.
I'm letting you have fun, Matt.
Look at
That's
me
what
too.
matters.
Do I have a 1099? I don't think so.
What did I roll? I got a 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. But none of them get to move because they were regenerated. Ophelia, top of the turn.
How's the head looking?
The head hasn't
No
changed.
complaints.
The head hasn't changed all this.
Hey.
McKenna said it, not me.
The
That's
head
why I
has
gave
been. The
McKenna
head,
the
very
ball.
specifically, is motionless with the resilient sphere around it, though it's sort of like squeezing the wrist of the person who's holding the head in the purifying elixir, which is where the flower went, by the way. The flower was like kind of pressed and pushed into the thing, and that's what allowed it to be purifying.
Correct. I know that. Duh.
Okay.
This is
it's
ritualistic basics.
It's
Duh.
looking, for all you can tell, it seems to be working as intended. Like all this darkness and whatever is being expelled from it. It's just falling to the ground and trying to get back to it.
Okay.
But you guys are now
Um.
officially halfway through the ritual, and I should note, because you guys are now at the halfway point, if you look up, the ceiling is now seemingly gone, and now you can all see the giant, mean-looking Mercedes glaring down at you, manipulating the little hand things with her weird shadow puppet strings. And she's got really visible, big teeth now, like shark teeth.
Can I cast? Can I? You can't cast anything on her, could you?
You're not even sure if that's real. It might just be like a
Oh,
risk
all right.
representation of the corruption.
Okay.
Also, she's like a titan, so.
Wow,
So good luck.
I mean, we've beat up a god.
Can I have another Ophelia, please?
Totally.
Thank you.
Hey, Ophelia, you're doing great.
Aw.
You're doing great, Ophelia. Wow.
Oh, hi, Barbie.
Oh my god, you're so pretty! Oh my god, you're so pretty!
You're so pretty. Wow.
Oh my god!
You have to remind me where we get our makeup done.
Oh my god. We do this?
We should totally have a spa day right now. We should
Oh.
go.
We should. We should leave.
Though Avi might be sad then.
She's a big girl. She's strong. She's got strong feelings.
Avi was like,
I'm like only hearing the side that Ophelia is saying and not the image.
And then we're gonna
yeah, the
shoot...
image from your perspective, Avi, the image is not talking.
Mm.
We're gonna shoot the two next to Gamma.
Okay. Definitely
32.
hits.
Okay. Those two. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all of my actions. Bard Song's still not up.
There's Narcness. Igra.
You know, sometimes I wonder if my friends are right in the head, and then I realize that I'm the most sane one here.
Correct.
You say this out loud?
Everyone
Yes.
turns and looks at you and goes, debatable.
And once again, hearing her voice in my head, it's Mercedes' voice. I don't fucking believe it.
The giant Mercedes kind of goes,
Listen, I now have the two people that annoy me the most in this world involved in this at some point, so come
What's
on.
the second one?
her mouth opens really wide and two little hands come out and flip you off.
For very good reasons, Kiara. Because she broke Shazare's heart, and Shazare's my bro.
Oh.
Ugh.
Shazare's before Kiara's.
It doesn't rhyme.
It doesn't.
No.
But it wasn't meant to rhyme. It was meant to be Shazare's
Cheese
before
be-
Kiara's.
Cheese
Do your
before
actions.
keys.
Yeah. All right. So action number 1, Gamma. I'm going to give 2 actions to Gamatatsu. Gamatatsu is going to stride to here, and give this one a licking.
What if you just didn't?
Fried chicken.
It's a
That's-
tongue attack.
That
Good
wasn't.
old
Call it a
fried
strike.
chicken.
You just like the tongue just pulverizes on the ground, like hitting it with a giant water balloon of doom. Just
Gross.
splats it.
Doubly gross. Ew.
All right. Choco's free action is going to be. I'm not going to give Choco 2 actions. His free action is going to be a jaw attack against the one next to him. That'll hit and take that one out. So that now leaves me with 3
Choco
actions.
is racking up the body count today.
Choco, listen, Choco works when he works. Gamma's going to stride once and then strike at these two. So first up, Gamma Kichi will striking belly bump the one to the left. And miss
without
because
Bard
lack
Song.
of Bard Song. Ophelia, you have 1 job, and then they will agile kick it and miss because of the lack of Bard Song.
Oh,
You're right.
Bard Song
I
wouldn't
do
have
have
helped
a
with
job. It's being a teacher, and I did that.
that. You don't sign my paychecks, Igra.
Right?
You don't pay my sub.
By the way.
All
By the
right.
way.
Well,
We have
we're
to talk
going
about
to-
that.
We're going to have a chat about
There might be some
Salad?
therapy
how
required
to
after
mentally
this encounter.
how to mentally hold yourself.
Avi,
soundly.
you're up.
Avi, first of all, scoffs at Igra and says, if you're the most sane one here, we're in a lot of trouble. And then I just say to everyone, y'all keep it together. There's a lot of illusions
The
going
Titan
on.
just goes.
You're okay. It's gonna be okay. Just stay the course.
Would you-
And I am
Avi,
girl.
as a free action, would you like to give a diplomacy check to reassure your comrades?
What happens if I critically fail?
Nothing.
It'll be funny.
They don't hear you.
A 19.
Yeah.
I did my best. That's okay. I'm getting the low rolls out of the way for these 3 occultism checks I'm about to make. Bam, bam, bam.
46.
Ooh.
You cut the remaining time of the ritual in half.
Wait, what about the 40? Is the 45 a success or is it not?
No.
Success,
so-
but not critically.
Oh,
so.
close.
All right, fair enough.
Does the critical failure
No.
nullify? No, just kidding.
No.
You shut the fuck up. Sorry.
Things are getting a little tense.
Okay.
It's
So-
funny.
I guess that was 4. Or
That's
Three?
3 plus
Yeah.
the. I'm assuming the diplomacy was a free action.
yeah. Sorry, I was looking
Yeah.
at.
Because otherwise, I would not have done it.
I will, if you
Let's
want, you
speak
can
in-
run over and give Ophelia or her double a hug with your last action.
She deserves a hug.
I don't
But ask
like the way you're
first.
smiling at me, and I.
Oh, me?
Yeah,
No,
you.
sorry, that was my default expression.
Is it?
Yes, I swear I was looking at the map. I'm just very
your
happy with how
default
this comment.
expression is Devious grin.
Sadly, yes. Also, I don't smile. I smirk apparently.
Mm.
Oh,
I
I'm an
won't,
untrustworthy looking person.
I won't actively hug Ophelia because I did not ask first, but I will extend both of my arms in like a hug
I don't
towards
know.
her.
According to chat, that's the universal symbol for crime.
Cry?
No.
Crime?
This is crime. This is hug.
Oh, okay.
What?
You're now
Crime.
you're
Hug.
now reminding me of the make contact emote from Bloodborne, where if you do this for a minute, you switch arms and you communicate with a elder god,
Hmm.
So
It
good.
would be in Bloodborne.
Also,
and then you get a
it's
free item.
not all that different from Avi's very like classic signal for uppies.
All right, Charlotte, your turn. Yeah, the double's like, oh, you want uppies? You
Shoot,
want
it's my turn. I did not think what I was going to do next.
I don't know. Shoot Pito at. No, you can't shoot Pito.
I
You can
can't-
shoot
well,
Pito at
no,
the
really.
one that's
You
next
can
to the
shoot.
frog.
You can shoot Pito at the one that's next to Gamma or next to the frog. Gamma has a 15-foot reach, Matt.
I'm just saying.
Didn't you say that they were all threatened?
Yeah.
Or was
Well,
that just
no.
earlier?
Now they're earlier. They were all threatened. I couldn't
Yeah.
position myself in a way where they could all be threatened. But basically, the ones
I-
around Gamma and Gamma Tatsu are both threatened.
Here's the thing.
The thing.
They're weak.
They are very.
Continuous spawn. But they're weak. I'd
Yeah.
rather not waste my toxins.
That's
I mean,
fair.
you could shoot an unloaded Pito.
That's true. I could shoot and unload.
I mean, I guess. Do you have any more spell slots for magic missiles?
Pito beak.
No.
Yeah, magic missile is quite good at this encounter.
Yeah.
I used both of my first level spell slots. I got none left. I could do it at second or third, but I also don't want to waste that.
I'm not going to lie. A third level magic missile with 3 actions, Char, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, would deal with every single one of the ones on the board right now.
I don't. Yeah, I think you're good.
Yeah.
The room isn't that big.
All right. Charlotte just kind of like goes, yeah, okay. And she just see all of her arms come up and shoot at the same time as we do a third level magic missile.
Nice.
All right, so there's just a storm of little flying azure spiders through the air. So yeah, that's I guess level 3 magic missile is like 6 shots.
2 bolts per a action spent, so 6 shots, which is exactly what we need.
Pop,
to
pop. You guys
clear
are
the board.
handling this pretty well. It helped that I rolled terribly the first 2 respawns.
Mm.
Yes, although I
They're
will
little-
say,
they're little
Matt,
web
had you not
shots
rolled
too,
terribly,
right?
we'd be doing much worse because I don't think Avi can Avi cast spells out of the.
Yes,
Oh,
Yeah.
but
so
she
then
is-
We're fine.
but reducing the cooldown
Shooting
on
them.
or the timer on the dome probably is a better use of her time, and she's.
Well, I'm
um,
saying if there was like more of them, we would need Avi to be magic missiling things too. Is what. I'm
Speaking of
saying.
which, that was Charlotte's turn. Though you have an action left because of haste, you could move.
Could move.
Yes.
Don't know where I'd move to. We're kind of in
You
our...
don't have to then.
Yeah, we're in our little corners.
Yeah. All right. All right. Possibly the
rolls another one.
lost respawn
3.
actually, because after these guys, it reduces down to 1 round for the ritual.
Yeah.
So they, if
9
any of them
ritual.
survive this round, they'll get to move and attack. But just let me quickly grab the icon so I can throw it on the board. I've got things all over the place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, that's theirs though, because they just spawned Ophelia in the last round, possibly.
All right, we are going to quicken casting, which will reduce this next spell by 1. We are going to mirror image on the original.
Oh god.
So, and then because that was a 1 action, we're going to also Mirror's Misfortune. Can I have another Ophelia, please?
Where would you like it?
I would like the other Ophelia right over here.
Okay.
And there's also a mirror image on the original Ophelia.
Yes. I will add a little icon.
All right. And that is
Complicated turn, but
turn. Yeah. Well, I could do something else, but I'm not gonna.
Endures in Darkness finally snaps out of his thing. He's been rolling like crud. And he is quickly going to move, and he is going to do a quick electric arc on the 2 bottom ones. Reflex save. Unless they crit, they die, but because they have such low reflexes. Oof. Yeah, they have really good reflex.
Why? That was unnecessary on multiple fronts, but
1 crit succeeds, so he only pops 1 of them. But
Or Endures in Darkness. He's had a rough go of it.
he is like, if a mushroom could sweat from, like stress, he is sweating despite the fact he was standing still.
he's probably secreting.
Oof.
Ophelia, stop
been in the
being
crypt for too
such a
long.
messy witch.
Why
What
is she
that
not a
means.
witch, though?
Why are you mad at Ophelia?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of her. I don't know if that
God,
means she's
I,
messy.
It's my job to vibe, and I'm doing that. You're welcome.
why? I cannot wait to be rid of this world. All right. You know what?
Igor reveals he's been in an apocalypse cult the entire time.
Yeah, no. So Igara's Igara is going to just look at the thing beside it and punch it. Because I'm just like, fuck this! Punch.
For a second, it looks like your fist is just kind of pushing into it, and it's just sort of like absorbing it, and then it just like flies across the room and slams into the wall and explodes into like goo.
I point to the ones by Gamma. Fuck you! Gamma's going to strike at the one to the north.
You mad.
41.
That will definitely hit.
And then
Yeah,
strike
you know
it to the one to his east.
That will hit.
You could use a little chill, Igora.
And then Igara's
We can
final
always a little
action,
chill.
I'm going to point to this one and say, and fuck all this weird shit, I want to go to space! And then the Gamma Tatu is going to move up to here and use their tongue on that one.
Why does Igora want to go to space so bad?
That's so real.
A frog
We
in
know
space?
why Will wants to go to space, but what meaning
Watch
does
as
it
I
have
make
to
all
Igor?
of the.
Hey, maybe they're just really into astrology, and then Choco's free action is
I'm
going to
going
be
to make
striving
every
to
NPC
here.
in space Balthazar.
Nice.
I'd be okay with that, Matt. Balthazar
all
didn't
just
bug
Mercedes.
Oh,
me.
would you like to explore some final frontiers?
And then that's Igara's turn.
Bonk, 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 bonk,
Please
bonk,
purge that
bonk,
from
bonk.
my own memory.
No.
I think getting that nat
Oh,
20
yeah,
on the punching something was fun.
You are aware that this is the last round of the ritual, so unless you want it to like super end it on your turn, you don't have to use your turn to try and help the ritual this turn.
All right, then I suppose I will just.
I mean, you could magic missile the rest of the
That's-
room.
What I was thinking, or at least the last
3 over here.
Sure.
Or Char, would it be easier for you if I did like the one in front of Choco, the one up here, and the one down in front of you, so that there was one for you to hit?
Yeah, I mean, I could throw a little Pito at it.
Yeah, for sure. All right, well, I will cast Magic Missile with my little staff. I'm not gonna roll because these 3 just disappear. It's gonna be the one in front of Choco and then the one further
Tiny
away
little
from
runes
Choco.
fly through the air and just pierce through these things.
Yeah.
That is only 3 actions, though.
The other ones are moving and striking, and I have not much to do with either.
We need to get you a gun.
I think that would be antithetical.
What is that?
Yeah, that's a good point. Charlotte, yeah, there's the one grasping debt in front of you.
Alright, well, let's try to hit it with the leg spear again.
I'm afraid not.
Wow!
Though you roll the... Oh, no, that's thrown. Oh, you only rolled a 5. That's probably one of the reasons.
Wow!
Why did we all become Owen Wilson?
Wow.
Wow.
I mean, you
there's
got 3
always
actions
electric
left.
arc.
Jab! Jab!
You have
Jab!
one action left that you could make another 3rd attack because you are hasted. The crit fish.
It's
One more
just gonna
attack.
be like all the others. Why
Unless you want to
my
make me
mother?
you want to make me an athletics check to just shoulder check them.
I could just
Davis.
try to bite them. Honestly
invent
speaking,
hockey?
I could just try and bite them.
Uh,
I do
do
have
it.
fangs.
Bite him, bite him, bite him, bite him.
24.
Right now, they dance in an annoying, like almost like circus imp kind of way, like woohoo, you can't get me, woohoo, I don't have a mouth.
I am useless in a battle, and she just kind of like.
You're not useless in a battle.
Whoosh,
You're
whoosh,
just
whoosh,
you are
whoosh, whoosh.
you are an alchemist and a scholar trying to stab someone with a spear. This is not exactly your forte.
I can't. I don't want to waste my crap on you. Die, damn it, die.
It is going to run on it's the last one it's going to run by. I'm not even going to bother to roll. It cannot possibly get through the shield in this turn. So the final round of the ritual ends. The Titan version of Mean Mercedes, as I'm calling her in my head, is like really leaning down on you guys now. You can see several layers of shark teeth. And there's like cracks forming all over her form, and she just kind of snarls like, no, she is mine. This is my chance to. And then half of her face just kind of crumbles off like porcelain and fades into nothingness as it falls from the ceiling. And she just crumbles into dust, which evaporates before it even hits the ground. The head begins to glow with a white light, rises up out of the bowl, and somewhere where the body is stored, it turns to nothingness, and then there's a white light. You're all kind of blinded for a second, and then left in the middle of the room is a version of Mercedes that's just a little different than what you've seen before. She's maybe like maybe looks like a tiny bit younger. Like there's some like she's still like full adult and everything. She's well into adulthood, but she doesn't have that like older woman femme fatale look around her anyway now. She's like a softness to her features now.
Baby face Mercedes.
Kinda, yeah. She's got a very round face now. And she just kind of lies there for a moment. Snow and Black Tusk look for a moment still a little worried, and then Mercedes just kind of opens her eyes, looks around, very bewildered looking, settles on Snow and Black Tusk, looks at you guys, and there is no recognition in her eyes at the moment. Um,
I'm okay with
and
that.
we're probably going to end things tonight there and see what comes at the start of next week.
I can't even beg for more time because we're already 10 over.
A little bit
Yes,
over.
thank you all so much for coming to tonight's episode of the Strength of Thousands Adventure Path. Join us next time as we continue to faff about with this.
This
Well.
is plot. You are so bitter. This is fun. I'm enjoying
Willie
myself.
just wants to go to space for some reason.
Too. I'm really excited for space. But in all seriousness, join us next time as we continue this arc, maybe deal with a cult. Who knows what we'll get up to. Won't be shopping on stream because we're going to do that over the week in our group chat.
Yep, we
I
sure.
was gonna make you guys
do
do a
that.
shopping challenge with
Yep.
carts.
Yeah, I want to do that.
That sounds enjoyable, Matt. We should do that. But thank you all so much for coming. Check out our many other shows here on the channel, and we'll see you all on the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
And by the way, Zoe, there is no response to your final message.